Peace family, EsiK the homesteader here in her happy place, her craft room, and I am such in a happy place today, you guys, because I'm kind of right where I want to be. I've been crocheting probably for the last 2 weeks, and when I crochet, I binge on it until I'm tired of doing it, and then I move to the next craft. So ain't no telling what my next craft gonna be, but it's probably gonna be knitting. So I wanted to finish off that little series on how to make your curtains, you guys. So as you can see, the importance of ironing. You want to iron your fabric because you want nice crisp edges when you're sewing, and it just makes it a lot more easier. Your fabric lays nice, and it's just easier to sew, and it makes everything look nice and neat. So as you can see, this right here is my balance. So what I wanted to show you guys is how to just go around and hem. Remember, everything, your curtains are square or rectangle. So I'm going to show you guys step by step on how I hem the curtain. So this right here is my balance. And then I'm going to show you guys another tip as well, if you want to be very neat about how you make your curtains. I have OCD in certain areas. Some areas I just don't. As you learn how to sew, you'll find easier methods. You'll take shortcuts. Certain things people is not going to see that you're not going to worry about. And that's in any kind of craft. So I'm just going to go around. Let me cut this thread off. Let's see where we at. So I wanted to show you guys this part right here. So this is actually the bottom part of the curtain. So see how nice and small that hem is? And always use your presser foot and your measuring plate that's right here in your sewing, because that will help you create nice, crisp, consistent lines. So I'm just going to go straight down the bottom part of the valance right now. I could go all the way around and bust this out like in 5 minutes, but I don't want to do that because I want to show you guys how easy it is. And you're just basically going around in a square. You're hemming each side. And then I'm going to show y'all another trick. You'll see how easy? It's just straight. That's it. If you guys try that method that I showed you on how to make your curtains, how to use your curtains as a pattern to make more curtains, let me know how you guys pan out. Let me know who else is sewing out there that's in the garden community. I'd love to know who else is crafting, because this is my season to craft. I don't do any crafting unless it's just a little crocheting during the summer months, but not much, because I don't have the energy. Craft season, I think, kicks in for everybody around this time, because you're housebound, it's cold, you want to just be cozy on your what you call it, your recliner, things of that nature. Okay, so now let's see where we at. Let me make sure that my bobbin thread is coming through. Yeah, that's what it was. All right, you guys, so another tip is when you're sewing, make sure you load up a couple of bobbins. So when you run out, you don't have to reload your bobbin. So that's a good tip. My bobbin pretty much had ran out. Let's see. Hold on, you guys. I'm having little difficulties, but I don't want to run the camera, so what I'm going to do is come back when I have this loaded, okay, family? Okay, you guys, I'm back. My apologies for that. I had to reload my bobbin. And so now we're going to get back to squaring this off with our hem. And as soon as I finish going down this line, and I also got some more lighting in here. Y'all see that, right? I'll show you guys what it's looking like. And also when you're sewing, always try to match up your thread to complement your fabric. So this thread actually has a nice shimmer to it. I don't know what I bought this thread for. I have a lot of thread anyway, but it just goes really nice with it. Okay, so now we got two sides done. Y'all see that? See how nice and straight that is? Y'all can see that, right? Okay, so now we're going to get to the other side. Well, actually, we're going to get to the hem. The other side where the rod goes through. And you see how big this hem is. And it has to be that way because you have to sew one in the middle, and then you have to close this in, and this is where your rod is going to go, and this is what's going to give you that gathering that makes the curtains look nice. Okay, so you turn it around this way, and I'm going to whip right through here. And again, I use my plate with the measurements there to give me that straight line, and we're just going to go so right straight down. And make sure you give the hem enough space for the rod, whatever. If you're using a square rod or if you're using a circle rod, both of them should really fit through if you're eyeballing it right. Or if you're going by your pattern of your curtain, you should be just fine. Guys with me? One back stitch. Use my scissors to cut, lift my presser foot up. Okay, y'all see that right there? See how nice and straight that is? So now what we have to do is come down here and close that little pocket up, because this is where your rod is going to go through. So we're going to come back through again, and we're going to seal that bottom up. And I'm doing like 1/4 of an inch, not much. So I'm gonna actually get these done, and then I'm gonna work on the other ones that have the stripes in it. So at least those will be ready when I'm ready to just change them out. All right. Okay, you guys. So y'all see that? So you got your gatherings up here, and this is where you're going to slip your rod right in there. Y'all see that? See how easy that is? So now let me show you guys this, because again, I know we got our people out there that has OCD. So what I'm going to show you is how you can hem that just by folding it in and making it look more neat. And I'm gonna show you guys, because I already started one, because I know people out there saying, oh, she should have rolled the hem so that they won't have the rough edges. Yeah, I know y'all y'all people out there seamstress with the OCD. All right, family. So y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see that? So if you want to go neater, or you want to go by the book, you can do that as well. It's so easy. All you have to do is just roll that up and run the machine through it, and you see how nice and neat. Don't these look store-bought? So if that's what you want to do, that's fine. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It's so easy. You, like I said, once you start sewing, you're going to learn these tricks of the trade, because you ain't going to be wanting to just get up every minute and sew. And there's a lot of things that you can do. I mean, not sew without pressing. So let me see if you guys can see me. So you see how I just take my little index finger and I just roll it. Let me get where I had stopped. And I get as close to it as possible. See how I just fold that? You see that? See that little fold right there? That's all you have to do, and just zip. Just zip right through it. If you want to be much more neater. If you want that more, I don't want to say professional look. I don't know. You know how sometimes you be doing things and you talking and you filming at the same time. I forget words all the time. Yeah, I think some of y'all be filling in my words. I'll be like, what word is that I'm looking for? Yeah. So yeah, if you want a more professional or factory look, all you got to do is fold that rough edge in just like that. See how easy that is? You don't even have to take it to the ironing board. If you want to, you can do that too. I take a lot of shortcuts when it comes to sewing. Especially sewing like this, or if I'm sewing for myself, I take a lot of shortcuts. But when I'm sewing for the boutique, as far as my dresses and my skirts, I make sure that I need to do what I need to do. All right. Back stitch cut. So let me show you guys that. So see how nice and neat that looks? And again, you got your little side pocket for your rod to go in. Y'all see that? It's more than enough room for your rod. And then you see how the ending, when you roll your hem, you get that crisp, very nice, very professional finish. So you could do that if you want. I feel like this. They're going to be in my kitchen. Ain't no daggone body going to see it but me. And if you see it, that's because you being nosy. Everybody said Essie is a mess. So that is one where you want to finish it nice and neat. And then here's the other one that I showed you. If you just want to hurry up and breeze right through it. You see the rough edge is still there. So I just want to show you. You have options. It's up to you. It's up to what your schedule is telling you to do. And how you feel about things. But again, do it either way you want. But I just want to show you that you can do it to where it's a nice, crisp, finishing touch to it. More professional finishing touch to it. But you'd be surprised, people that make curtains that don't even do all of that. So that is my valance. So now let's get to the panels. And the panels is the same way, you guys. The same way. You just go around. Same thing. Hem all the way down. Y'all remember I told y'all about my rough edges that I don't get rid of. Sometimes I get rid of them when I'm quilting. But I like to use my rough edges. And you just go around and around. Same thing. And then you create your hem, your two pockets. You got a pocket up here and a pocket down there. You're going to seal that in, and you're going to have enough room to do your space to do your rod. So let's do that again. Let me show you guys that again. Remember what I said, use your presser foot to line it up so that you get a nice straight line. We're going to breeze through this one. gonna back stitch, lock that in. Let the scissors cut it. All right, y'all see that? That's one side done. So now we're gonna come to this side over here, and we're gonna close that in. Alright, family. I had a sneeze attack a minute ago, but I'm okay. Alright. So y'all see that side? You see how nice and straight that is? And again, if you want to make it look a little neater, again, you could just roll it and hem it. Just like that. You'll see that? That's what you want to do. So now we're going to hem the bottom. And this is what our bottom is looking like. So what you want to do, see that right here? That's my fold from when I pressed it. And we're going to do the same thing. Line it up with the pressure foot. Use that as your guide to get that straight seam. Back stitch, lock it, use your scissors to cut. Okay, so that is actually the bottom of the curtain right here. See how nice and neat that is? So now we're going to do the area where the rod goes. Actually, we should be good to go. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Make sure that we have the same amount of spacing. Yep, I told y'all I'll be eyeballing everything. That's my other one that's done already. I'll go straight through. Guys with me? I probably should have did a sew along, but I don't know who else is out there that has sewing machines that's in the garden community that I could do a sew along with you guys, like Uncle Ed did the canning session. That would have been fun to do. Okay, so now we're gonna close up our area where we have to slip the rod in. All right. So that's our top piece, you guys. I'm find my little scissors where I cut off my little threads. Okay, family, y'all see that? And again, that's gonna be your little pocket right there where your rod is gonna go. Y'all see that? See how nice that looks? And so these are done. So now I have to get to the other ones with the stripes. I think I've done all of these. So remember what I said. If you guys want to be a little bit more neater, you can always roll that in and sew that on down to get the more professional look, the neater look. And you can do that on all four corners if you like. I choose not to because I got other things to do. EsiK got other things to do. EsiK got other stuff to bring to you guys. So if you want a more polished look, that's what you do. If you don't, you can sew them where you have your rough edges. Nobody's gonna see that. Nobody, especially if you got a dark material. Now, if you got a light material like this, yeah, you might see a little something, but for the most part, ain't nobody gonna be paying no attention to that. So those is done, you guys. So now I have to get to my brown ones. And again, I probably could have just whipped through these probably in about 15 minutes, but I wanted to show you guys step by step on how to do them. And I cannot wait to bring you guys the finished product, the finished look of when everything is said and done with the kitchen. I'm gonna push this aside and give you guys some updates. So okay, so you guys, they are blowing smoke up my, you know what, the same, but anyway, they are definitely blowing smoke my way. Again, I think I told you guys they are scheduled to come in, I think tomorrow or the 23rd. So I called insurance wondering why these people is taking so long. So they giving me the runaround. What I see is happening is that the contractors have not finished the job that they were already on. They said that they were available so that they don't lose the contract. That's what happened. I already know. So I called the insurance today. They said they never received the estimate from Steamatic, whatever their name is. I don't want to put no bad name out there for them. But they said they never received the estimate from them. When I spoke to them last week, they said they was waiting on connection contractors to give them the okay from the insurance company. So when I spoke to connect contractors, they said, according to their paperwork, that, and this was Friday, that they see that my work is scheduled to begin on the 22nd or the 23rd. I forgot what they said. They've been pissing me off. I've been hanging up the phone and yelling at people for days. So when I called insurance today, I'm like, well, why would they tell me that my work is supposed to start on the 22nd or the 23rd, and you're telling me you never received the estimate? Now, they told me when they came in that Thursday that they were getting ready to submit the estimate to my insurance company. Is going to take 24, she said the most 48 hours. So 48 hours from Friday to last week, all those hours of 7 days of hours, we don't even want to talk about the multiplication in that. We talk about a whole 7 days. So why is it taking 7 days for y'all to submit to the insurance company? So in my mind, I'm saying they weren't ready to submit the estimate because they trying to finalize a job that they own already. That's what I'm seeing. So insurance is a trip. They was like, well, this is not our fault, ma'am. I was like, she said, this is such and such to connect people, the other people, and then and all these middlemen. I can't stand dealing with middlemen because everybody passes the buck to somebody else. It never fails. So she said that the insurance said they will get in contact with the restoration contractors and find out why they have not submitted an estimate yet. So I feel like the restoration contractors is BSing because they trying to finish up another job. Or they may be trying to see also if I'm going to go with the flooring that they have access to when I told them that I want a different type of flooring. They like, oh, well, we deal with these this wholesale company, and these are the type of floorings that we have available that we can get. I was like, but that's not what I want. So I was like, but I don't like that. But it's funny because as time goes on, it's kind of rubbing off on me. Is I'm starting to say, well, maybe I can do this. You know what I mean? And I told them I'm not picky. I just want this stuff done and over with. I want my son's bathroom back the way it's supposed to be, and that's the easiest task. And that's what I was explaining to the insurance people. I was like, look, my kitchen is wide open. It's wide open, and we're going on 3 weeks that my kitchen has been wide open. And I said they could have came in and did everything they needed to do upstairs, because all they had to do was change the flooring, put back their vanity, and roll some paint on the wall, because their bathroom, it didn't, for some reason, we got more damage down here than it did up there. So my thing is, they could have came in. I decided on one of the floorings that they had, and I said, yeah, put that on upstairs. That's fine. And I'm at the point where I'm going to say probably put it downstairs, because I don't want them to say, oh, well, we didn't submit the estimate because you hadn't decided on the type of flooring you want. And I know that's probably what they're going to say. But so that is the update, you guys. EsiK good. Trust me, I'm good. I've been staying so busy. I've been getting so much stuff done around in my house. Another thing that I have to get ready to tackle, and I'm probably going to tackle that while one of my sons is still at home, and the other one is here that can really help me move things around, is my craft room. And I definitely want to give you guys, y'all probably can see some of my stuff up there. See, you see all that up there? That's my quilting fabrics right there. Those are my fat quarters, my what they call them, for 2x4s. That's all of my crafting fabric right there. But I definitely want to give you guys a tour of my craft room. But I definitely been wanting to remodel my craft room, because as you grow in crafting, you pick up other crafts year after year, and it can become clutter. And most of the crafters out there, they know what I'm talking about. So there's a lot of changing up that I want to do, but I still love the way it looks now. But there's some things that I want to do, because I need to I want to build, and I have the wood for it. I actually want to build a quilting table so that I don't have to keep going onto my kitchen table. And sometimes I have to use my vending tables in the living rooms, because the quilts be so big and I have to piece them together. So I think that's one of the projects that I want to do, along with some other things. But yeah, you guys, so I just wanted to give you an update on what's happening over here as far as the restoration with everything. But like I said, EsiK is good. It's allowing me to be in my recliner, and I told you I crocheted like for the last 2 weeks. I've been having a blast, and it seemed like every year I try to learn different patterns every year. I did fall off with crocheting because I went into machine knitting, and I want to bring that to you guys too. I have a dear friend that machine knits, and she's gangster with it. And machine knitting is so much fun. I actually I was in a group, a crochet group in the county over from me, and it's this lovely little quaint little place where women get together and share all it's like a show and tell, and everybody teach different patterns or what they learning, whether it's crocheting or knitting or machine knitting. And I just love it. It's just this adorable cottage, and it's just filled with all the different stuff that crafters love. The yarn is everywhere. I mean, it's just, I used to love going there, being amongst those women and learning. So I try to challenge myself every year and learn a different pattern, whether it's a shawl, a scarf, or hats, or just other little knickknacks that I love to do. So I've been having a blast right there on my recliner, and my basket right there full of yarn. So this is EsiK. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got so much more to bring to you guys And I'm not gonna let my kitchen stop me, because the kitchen is clean. I still could do some things. So I'm gonna be bringing y'all some things, some other things that I can still do in my kitchen. I won't be bringing you guys any cooking videos right now, because when I cook, I want things to be organized, accessible. And right now, my kitchen is in my son's room down here, and my other boy's room down here. He like, the china cabinet, for real, Mom? It gotta go in there. When these people come in, I want my whole kitchen cleared out, because I do not want them to spend the whole day moving my furniture. So the kitchen is pretty much in my son's room right now. But he cool with it. He cool with it. As long as he got his notebook, he cool with it. But yeah, you guys, so I got so much in store for you guys when it comes to this cooking. I am so ready to get back in my kitchen and bring some of you guys these recipes. Some of my families, the ones that they love. But yeah, you guys, so this is EsiK the Homesteader. Thank you guys. I see your comments. Thank you for rooting for me and cheering me on and keeping me inspired, and all the wonderful love from you guys. I thank you guys so much. So this is EsiK the Homesteader, and I will see you guys on the next video. Make sure you guys thumbs up, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button, and please share, and also watch my commercials, please, y'all. Stop trying to skip. Don't skip the commercials. We work hard over here trying to bring you guys this great information that's out here now. All right, you guys, so I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you try this method, make sure you comment below. You guys see how easy peasy it is to make your own curtains. Use your the curtains that you have as your pattern, and make you a whole bunch, and make you a whole about 10 sets with just different fabric. See, a lot of people don't realize it's not the sewing that attracts people. It's always the fabric. See, you can hide mistakes as long as that fabric is popping. All right, you guys, EsiK will see you guys on the next video. I so enjoyed this for you guys. Y'all can see I'm in my happy place right now. All right, love you guys. Peace.